I've called Reverend Rabbi Daniels a couple of times. I have not seen him come up, so I'm putting that chit aside, and our last speaker tonight will be Phil Brock.
Good evening, Commissioners. A couple of really simple things. As you know, our commission, the Recreation and Parks Commission, remains very concerned about green space in every single project in every part of our city. I want to thank all of you for working so diligently the last few weeks on asking for green space in every project. I'd like to make sure that these two hotels have as much green space as humanly possible and has ease of a streetscape as they can so that visitors, residents, people walking on the street feel comfortable that they have wide sidewalks, that they have shade, that they have green space in them, that bike sharing in both hotels is of paramount importance, that the hotel owners embrace bike sharing. They embrace the use of bicycles. They embrace the use of pedestrian access to both hotels, and that everything conforms completely to our city standards, not a separate hotel standard. So that's important that both these union hotels embrace those standards. They embrace green space. They embrace a streetscape that connects to Colorado Esplanade, that the money for the Colorado Esplanade is not withheld, that it is forthcoming before the project is built as well. It's just really simple, really clean. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Commissioner Perry?
Yeah, on the question of green space, I share your sentiment, and I'm looking at the expanded sidewalks, and I'm wondering, where's the opportunity? Obviously, ultimately, landscaping is an ARB issue,
right?
But within this process, we can provide greater opportunity for greenery.
Well, there are opportunities for greenery. There may be opportunities in reducing the size of their bistro and providing some sort of outdoor green space in that area. There are areas that can always be added to make a project more comfortable, to make a project be more green, and to make sure that on those streets with the wider sidewalks that we incorporate trees, we incorporate plants, we incorporate a landscape that enables our citizens to walk down the street and really want to walk. If we provide infrastructure that allows people to walk, that allows people to bicycle, and they're so comfortable doing it, then they won't want to drive to those projects.
Thank you for clarifying.
Okay.
We have one other question. Commissioner Hemmerich?
The ARB and its recommendations to the applicant talked about green roofs. Do you consider that green space?
Well, I love that as long as the citizens can stand on those roofs. We want, our commission asked for green roofs, the green of alleys, and green streets years ago. However, that's not what we consider green space. I consider green space what we previously considered open space, and I want to change that discussion so that green space, trees, greenery, places to sit, places to walk, places to have respite in the middle of a crowded urban environment. And that will have to be street level.
I noticed in the new project that on 5th and Arizona that they actually have sort of parklets on the roofs, if I saw that correctly. So if there were such things that were accessible to the public, would you consider that? Just curious.
I would think that would be a wonderful addition to the projects. And that would be a wonderful addition for their guests as well.
And one other thing, just so I understand, because I have trouble, and you're in charge of this, open space, right? Are streets open space and sidewalks?
Well, they may be open space, but they're not what our city needs. Our city needs green space. And it's very important that a driveway not be considered open space as far as an agreement. It needs to be space that citizens can picnic, walk, talk, and is green. Literally, cement is not considered by our commission to be open space.
Thank you.
Okay.